What is up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, wearing my Super Trucker headset again. So before you know it, I'll probably be wearing this all outside the truck, doing regular, average, everyday type stuff like going shopping and things like that. I doubt it, but just in case some of you guys haven't seen one of my previous videos, if you happen to see me out in the general public, whether it be a truck stop, at a terminal, or anywhere outside of this truck, and you see me with this headset on, $20 paid on the spot. There you go. So, anyway, just got done with that load that I spoke about in a previous video. Got a little bit of detention on it, and then they immediately gave me another load. I was thinking about relaxing, but they gave me a load. My hours were dwindling, so, I kind of hate it when you gotta like overthink a load and how you're going to make all these hours work and change appointments and do all that kind of stuff. But it was a good load. Anheuser-Busch. Man, let me tell you, Anheuser-Busch, these guys make you go through more damn steps to ship their beer than is necessary. I mean, if it was like some Colt 45 or some Old English or something like that, I could see it, but dang. Anyway, so got that load last night, picked it up at about, I don't know, probably 7-ish, and I'm delivering it today at, what time is it, like 10 o'clock or something like that. So, it was like a 500 and something dollar load, 570, something like that, so I'm all right with that. Still wouldn't mind if I have a chance to chill. They told me that it's going to be a while for me before they can get me in a door. And I said, you know what, that's fine. So anyway, what I really wanted to talk about in this video was I got to give it to you guys that helped out the prime driver that his wife had got in that accident and everything. You guys know him as Jerry. I know him as Paul. But he called me this morning and we spoke, and he basically wanted to thank everybody that had donated to his GoFundMe campaign. What had happened was his wife had got in an accident, and things just kind of went downhill from there. You'd have to take a look at the video if you haven't seen it, but a bunch of people got together, donated some money, raised, I think, just under $1,600, and what he was able to do was get some money from some outside sources and then add this money into it. So he was able to get his house out of foreclosure. It was actually going to be in real foreclosure in a couple weeks. And for those of you guys that don't know, I just used real foreclosure just because I think that would be something that people outside the industry may not know. But there comes a point almost of no return, and he was within 2 weeks of that. He took the money that we raised for him, and he said he was within $200 of, being able to save that house. So everybody that thought that little bit of money that they might have been sending, whether it was $10 or $5, didn't help, it really helped a lot. So I did want to just pass that on to everybody so they would know that he is extremely appreciative, and you guys donated to a good cause. So enough with that. Man, I'm telling you, this last load that they got, I get this load with 2 hours on my clock. I got to get a washout. I got to produce a receipt, and I have to have the reefer not 3/4 full to drop off at this Anheuser-Busch, which is about, I don't know, 25 miles away from my previous delivery. So, finding washouts in Columbus, Ohio, it wasn't that hard, but then you went there and there was a line and all this stuff. Put it this way, by the time I got done doing everything, I got hooked up on the trailer, hit the outbound at Anheuser-Busch, and I had about 3 minutes left on my clock. Luckily, those of you guys that have drove in Ohio know that it is extremely hard to find parking after maybe like 4 or 5 o'clock. But the shipper or the receiver I just came from, I noticed that they had a long street next to their place, so I just went back there and shut it down. Took my 10 hours, and then got up this morning at 6 o'clock and started this run. So I really don't like cutting things that close. I'm a low stress kind of person. This typically is a low stress job, but when I got to stress out about little stupid stuff, I didn't notice it at the time when they sent me the load, that the appointment was 03 in the morning the day that they sent it. So the load was already late to get picked up. It was a drop and hook, so that kind of changed it a little bit. But so now I'm sitting here trying to figure out how am I going to make my hours work. Do I shut down now? And then, it was just trying to figure it out. I finally got it figured out. But listen, that's too much stress over some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. That's one thing I don't like about this. And then, obviously the parking situation. Had I not gone out to that shipper earlier this morning, I don't know what I would have done as far as parking goes. So one of the reasons I really don't like this area, I know that, the loads are supposed to be decent, in this neck of the woods, but man, just give me some regular average pay, Nebraska, Kansas, all that kind of stuff where there's plenty of places to park and I'm good to go. Anyway, before I keep rambling on, I do want to thank you guys. Not just thank the people that donated, but the people that were wishing luck and all that kind of stuff. It really helped out. So I'm gonna sit back here and chill. Looks like I'll probably be sitting here for maybe, I don't know, a couple hours, something like that, before they can get me in a door. And this is a wide open place to back into. Not quite the easiest thing, but listen, I'll take an easy dock any day. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'm out.